think you can text.
I think you could sex. What?
Huh?
Let me read you some cards. I still don't know how to play the game yet because I didn't read the directions because I don't care yet. All right. So
Welcome to Chef's Take. I'm your host, Michael Zavlaris. We are a week into the new year, 2021. It got off to a great start, especially yesterday.
You did it again. You did it again. You forgot to say my name.
You can introduce yourself.
No, you're the host. You can do it for me.
Here's the worthless piece of shit that doesn't stop complaining, Vicente fucking Velez. How are you?
I'm all right.
Good. So, I'm digging the hat and hoodie.
I'm digging your hat and hoodie.
I thank you.
You're welcome.
I take pride in that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, the regular season has wrapped up. So, let's go to... Fucking hell. I didn't ask for predictions last week, so I just put you down for 13-3 because this last week was pretty easy. So,
What was your record?
14-2.
All right.
And
Yeah,
Madden's was 13-3.
Madden was what?
13-3.
That's an easy week.
Yeah.
As long as I'm still tying better than Madden, whatever.
So to cap off the regular season, I went 182-73. You went 174-81. Madden went 143 and 111. So they have triple-digit L's. And Anthony, I think he has a better percentage. I have no idea. He's at 132 and 45. So, who cares? It's barely on the show anyway.
Yeah.
Chump. So, on to our Eagles segment. So for the Eagles, we locked up the 6th pick in the draft after hilariously throwing the game on national television. I love Doug Peterson for that. Giant fans and Giant players in general were not happy about that.
They were not.
They had it coming to them. Maybe if you're a playoff team, like maybe don't start the season 0-5, then lose 3 of your last 4 games and rely on your 4-win division rival to get you to the playoffs. Just saying. You put yourself in this situation. The Eagles did what's best for them. Some of the players didn't like it, but we did what's best for the team. Get a higher draft pick. What did you expect them to do?
It was just
Like,
terrible.
what did you expect them to do? They're gonna be like, oh, let me just throw away my future and just help the team I hate the fucking most and get them to the playoffs. No. See, Logan Ryan said he can't be that pissed off because they were 6-10. No 6-10 team belongs in the playoffs.
Yeah, he said that.
So respect for Logan Ryan for having a brain and being having logic. So there's that. The main thing that people were questioning about was Doug Peterson pulling Jalen Hurts and putting in Nate Sudfeld.
Yeah,
Studfeld.
like the way we lost was just embarrassing. Like after the game, he said, "I was trying to win."
Yeah, but he can't.
I'm a winning coach. You don't pull. I know Jalen Hurts was having the best night ever.
No, but he can't. He can't go out there. He can't just go out there and say, "Oh yeah, I was throwing the game." You can't do that.
I know that, but like,
everybody, look. Most of the people know he's lying, but he can't just come out and be like, "Yeah, I threw the game. I want the draft pick."
But you don't have to put him in though. Like,
no, he already said that. They said earlier in the week they were going to give some reps to Nate Sudfeld. Even the players knew that. So when those reports came out saying that all these players were confronting Doug, both Jason Kelsey and Brandon Graham, who are team captains, came out and say none of that happened. We already knew. So
Then why was everyone saying, "Oh, that must be a lie, man," because everyone was pissed off. Jason Peters literally walked up to this man, said, well, didn't say anything.
yeah.
So I don't think that's true because everyone was surprised and pissed. Miles Sanders was surprised.
yeah, I can read you his quote right here. If I'm being honest, nobody liked the decision. Nobody. That's all I can say, really. I don't know who was the main person behind the decision. All I know is that a lot of people on the team were confused. That can also tell you that maybe something's not going right in the locker room, because how come Jason Kelsey and Brandon Graham know about this and not Miles Sanders? Because they both came out and said nobody.
But why would Jason Kelsey be one of the players who was about to go up to Peterson and had to be held back? If he already knew about
They
it.
throw this stuff around all the time. Like, they throw all these false reports on the Eagles. It happens all the time.
But that could also be a false report, buddy.
They literally were interviewed and said it.
Where?
You could look it up. They both said it.
I will look it up.
So, yeah, supposedly 2 players questioned him. One of them was about to throw hands. None of that was true, according to both of them. So, Jim Schwartz coached his last game as the Eagles defensive coordinator. A lot of people are happy about it, but he wasn't a bad defensive coordinator. We were actually a pretty decent team this year, but, Howie didn't give him the best of options. We have a horrible linebacker core, and most of his years as a defensive coordinator, he didn't have a good secondary or good linebackers. He relied on the defensive line. That's why he blitzed a lot. So he was a good defensive coordinator. Just coached his last game with the Eagles. Some options include Dan Quinn, who was the Seahawks defensive coordinator when they had the Legion of Boom. So, yeah, Dan Quinn is not the best of head coaches, but he can make a pretty good defensive coordinator, if you ask me. So there was also caught on camera. Ertz, Kelsey, and Wentz came back and stayed on the field for a good hour, as it may be their last game on the field together. Yeah.
And Ertz was freaking crying, man.
Yeah, Ertz was emotional. He wants to stay here. I don't blame him. But keep in mind, he did ask for top dollar. He asked for Kittle, Kelsey money, and he's not even the best tight end on his team either. I think Dallas Goedert's better. So, yeah, and even on how he was interviewed, and based on, he didn't full on say it, but based on the stuff he said, Ertz is gone. Based on what he was saying to the reporter that asked him, Ertz is gone. So you can throw that out the window. He said Wentz is coming back because I've said it too. We gave up so much to get him, and we gave him so much money. Why are we going? He had one bad season. It happens to everybody. So it's pointless to trade him.
I think we're going to trade Ertz.
When we first drafted him, I thought we were going to use him for trade purposes.
We might use him now. See what he did. We might send him to what? We need to go to the Colts. Not for a first round, but maybe a second or third round.
Yeah, even Ian Rappaport, Pat McAfee show, he was asking do you see Carson Wentz? Do you see Matthew Stafford going to the Colts? Because Pat McAfee talks about that nonstop, and Ian Rappaport just told me he said Carson Wentz. That's all he said. He just said, I see Carson Wentz going to the Colts. It may happen. Apparently, the relationship between them is strained and fractured beyond repair. Wentz needs some time to think. He's not talking to the media, which is good for him.
Yeah, but
because-
Wentz, I think he said the other day he doesn't want to leave the Eagles like this in a divorce.
Yeah. And he's a
He's
Christian
coming.
too. And I'm pretty sure Christians, you could say if I'm wrong, but pretty sure Christians do not like divorces that much.
Oh my god.
He is a strict Christian after all. I don't know why I'm talking about this.
Yeah, done.
So,
Sure, no.
Alshon and Malik Jackson agreed to contract adjustments, which would make it easy to agree on a new contract, or they would be free agents. But Mike Garafolo said the Eagles plan on moving on from both players. Thank God. They've done nothing for us. Malik Jackson, it seems like he's getting personal fouls for the stupidest shit.
You only got one of them.
Huh?
You got one
What do you mean one?
against the Bengals. That was on one personal foul. Did he get one against the
He
Washington?
gets these penalties for like the stupid shit, late hits, and all like unnecessary. I don't know.
I don't remember any of these penalties.
Every time
would
I watch
know.
a game,
I forgot about them.
I see some penalties against Malik Jackson. Other than that, he shouldn't be getting $10 million a year when he hardly sees the field, especially if we have Javon Hargrave.
I remember one penalty where he knocked the crap out of Joe Burrow.
There are a few after that. I'm pretty sure one of them were against the Packers. Harry Roseman on the draft. We have to hit on the 6th pick in the draft in a huge way.
Oh yeah.
Oh, now you want to start? Now you want to start being like, oh, we have to hit huge.
Last year, maybe the one where he's gonna get DK or.
Maybe like listen to your scouts. They wanted Jefferson. You wanted Rager. Personally, look, I'm not throwing shade at Jalen Rager at all, but who knows how Justin Jefferson would have worked out with us? But Jefferson broke records held by Randy Moss and Anquan Bolden. Rager, I don't know. Rager is explosive. I think he's gonna have.
So is Justin Jefferson. He's explosive.
Yeah.
And his route running, he goes wee wee. His route.
And the funny thing is that he's
we need a good route runner.
He's the second option.
Second option.
The Vikings have Adam Thielen too.
Dude, I saw a video when the Vikings staff, they were laughing when the Eagles drafted Rager. They're like, ha, ha, let's get him. They drafted Justin Jefferson. Because
Yeah,
they were talking about
Howie, I don't care what you have to say. Fuck you. Thank you for putting us in this situation.
You got rid of our Jim Swartz. You made him leave because you gave him nothing.
You failed like everybody, Howie. Doug is not a bad coach. He's just a horrible play caller. Get him an offensive coordinator, and maybe surround Wentz and Hurts with weapons. You had a chance to get Metcalf, McLaurin, fucking Justin Jefferson. You had a chance of giving us all these players, but you're like, let's get guys we can develop, even though this team sucks at developing players.
Yes. The only players we don't suck at developing is running backs.
Yeah, goodbye running back committee. But then again, Doug doesn't run the ball that much. Give me Jim Codwell as like offensive coordinator, please. He's not even bad. Yeah, so based on what I've seen on Howie's his press conference, Ertz is gone, Wentz is staying, Doug is staying. Unfortunately, Howie's staying. John Dorsey's a consultant. Why don't you just drop Howie to only manage the finances and have John Dorsey as the GM, the Vice President of Football Operations? Please, I beg you. I do not want to go over who John Dorsey has brought in for the Chiefs and Browns again. I've done that too many times. You guys should know. but I'll mention a few.
I'm gonna.
Mahomes. No. I just have to say Mahomes. That's all I have to say. I just have to say Patrick Mahomes.
Thank God.
So, anything else you want to talk about Eagles before I just get to everything else?
They're a shit show. They embarrassed the city of Philadelphia. Everybody hates their guts.
I mean, everybody hated our
I
guts
can't wait for
anyway.
the draft. We're probably gonna trade Hurts. I would trade Hurts.
I would. He wants to stay. That's nice. Like, he's
Yeah,
asking.
I mean, if you want to stay, but like, listen, if I'm the GM, I want to get back to the Super Bowl and win some championships. I don't want to stay mediocre or shitty again. So, I like Hurts. Everyone knows I love Hurts. Like, if you know me, you know I love Hurts. But if I'm thinking a GM standpoint, Howie Roseman, I would trade Hurts. Trusting in Carson Wentz. The offensive line. Hopefully the offensive line is back and healthy. Hopefully. And we'll trust in Wentz. Now, if Wentz is terrible, the GM looks like an idiot trading away Hurts. That's probably why I'm not going to trade Hurts, because they don't know how Carson Wentz is going to do next season.
Honestly, I would wait for Wentz's contract to expire and then just have Hurts as the quarterback.
Like, trade his ass.
So, Ertz was asking for like $12 million a year. Just so you know, that's how much George Kittle and Travis Kelce are making.
We're not giving him.
Howie offered him something significantly less than he offered him last year. And like, Ertz isn't even the best tight end on his team anymore. Look, if you take a team-friendly contract, the veteran minimum, because look, fundings are tight. We're over the cap by like 60 plus million. If you take a veteran minimum when we restructure all these contracts, then yeah, we could possibly bring you back. But if you're really asking for 12 million when you're not even worth it anymore, I would have to trade. I'd trade him. And before he got hurt, the Packers and Ravens were talking to the Eagles about getting Ertz. But now that what the Packers have seen in Robert Tonyan, I think he may go to the Ravens.
If Wentz didn't have that huge, like if we trade him and there wasn't a huge cap hit, get a first round pick and draft a receiver and a linebacker in the first round. Now, I wanted a linebacker in the first round, like our first pick, but I've been thinking, our wide receiver core is garbage. I mean, so is our linebacker core, but our receiver core is garbage.
I told you.
Like, it's bad. Okay. It's really bad. And so is our linebacker core, but like, hopefully, Singleton or whatever his name is, he's looked like he's getting better each game. But the rest of the linebackers, they suck. We have an early second-round draft pick because we have the 6th pick in the first round, so we should have the 6th pick in the second round. So we should draft the linebacker that early. If we had 2 picks, but in the first round. But we need to draft the receiver in the 6th pick with the 6th pick because this receiving core is god-awful.
Yeah.
Jalen Hurts is like running to the side or can't see anybody's open when the offensive line's actually doing good for once in their lifetime. And he's like, gotta run. And there's no receivers open. That's a problem, man. Like, Jalen Rager's a number 2. Greg Ward's a number 3 receiver. Our backups, they're not bad, but they're not starting caliber receivers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We need to draft Jamar Chase or the Heisman-winning guy, Devontae Smith.
Personally, I'd take Jamar Chase.
Yeah, so would I. But if we got both of them, it wouldn't be bad. All right, that's all I have to say.
Yeah, I'm currently on a.
Wait. Who's a free agent that's a linebacker this year? A decent
It
linebacker.
doesn't matter. We don't have the money.
We had money for nothing.
We need money.
We need money.
So I'm looking at this post. That's why you saw me on my phone. And this guy did week 17 takeaways for the Eagles. He says karma is real. The football gods will come for the Eagles, as if it hasn't already. And I sit here and say, how we're getting shit on for throwing a game, yet the Jets and Jags have been doing it all season.
Yeah, but here's the thing: the way they've been doing it, they've been trying to win games. When Sam Darnold was doing terrible, they put in Joe Flacco, and Joe Flacco's doing okay. They're everyone knows they want that pick, but it's not like they're going out there and losing these games on
They
purpose.
literally threw the Vegas game.
The Raiders
They
game.
literally threw the Vegas
right?
game. You cannot tell me they did not throw the
That
Vegas
was the
game when they
defensive
caught an all-out blitz.
That was
on
the
the last
defensive
play of the
coordinator.
game.
He got fired.
That's
He
still
got fired.
that's
He
still
got
the
fired.
team.
He got fired.
That's still the team.
Dude, they weren't trying to lose on purpose because he got fired.
He still threw the game.
He got fired. He got fired. He got fired. He got fired.
Okay, but he was still on the team when he threw the game. It
He
still happened.
Because they're not going to expect their
still
defensive coordinator.
happened.
Let's throw the game.
It still happened.
They don't. It's not like they're going losing on purpose. They have winning plays in. They're just a terrible team. They traded everybody away, and now they're trying to win as a crappy team, which they can't. And yeah, that's what happens. But the defensive coordinator, blew in the game. That's not
And this guy replies to me entirely different. The Eagles had a chance to destroy Washington's playoff chances, but instead destroyed the integrity of the game. There are multiple teams that have done what the Eagles did. And the Eagles took some of their starters out. Look, Pittsburgh did the same thing. If you think about it, they still took out their starting players.
Because Pittsburgh's going to the playoffs!
I know, but still, they're taking the players out. They're talking about integrity of the game.
They took Big Ben out. Big Ben's old. Big Ben is old.
I don't give a shit. You still took out your starting quarterback. Okay,
and they're going to beat the Browns anyway. They take their starters out. They already clinched the NFC North, AFC North. They're already in the playoffs. They don't need to win their last game. They don't need to do that.
We don't need to win our last game either. It's a meaningless game. We're getting shit on for losing a meaningless game.
Difference. They took their players out.
No, they pulled out players in a meaningless game. They pulled out players in a meaningless game. That's what
Stop defending the Eagles. That's your problem. You're defending them too much.
I'm not defending them too much. They're giving us shit. No, they're giving us shit. Okay, I understand why they're upset. But look at these other teams that have done it. The Browns have done it for multiple years.
And you're going to say, they didn't pull out Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers, he's been on that team for a long time.
So has Ben Roethlisberger.
He's old. He can't do what Rodgers does.
Bro. They got drafted a year apart. They got drafted a year apart. Roethlisberger drafted 2004. Rodgers 2005.
Yeah, but Big Ben has been playing longer.
But they're both old.
36.
They're both old.
He's 36, 37. But when did he start playing? His third year.
You still mentioned their age. They were drafted a year apart.
Third year in. So he hasn't taken so many hits as Big Ben has. Also, Big Ben sucks more than Rodgers. This dude blows. And they almost beat the Browns. That's a coaching decision right there. They're two different coaches. Matt LaFleur, that was his decision. Even if he took Rodgers out, probably still would have won the game. But taking Big Ben out, that's not a bad move. Big Ben sucks. He stinks. They almost beat the Browns anyway. Coaching that they left most of their defensive starters out there, some of them. And they only took out Big Ben. And they almost won the game. It's not like they were trying to lose the game. But when you take out Hurts, he wasn't playing the best. But I didn't watch the whole game, but when you're in the end zone, down by 3, you don't go for him fourth down. You take the field goal, and you can still win the game.
Keep in mind,
But they take out.
Keep in mind, it is Doug Peterson.
And Nate Studfield didn't even do better than Hurts.
I know
he didn't.
Well, I can see. Look, I can see why they put
down.
He wanted to see Sudfeld in for a few reps.
A few reps? That was more than a few reps.
I know. But one way I can see it, that I'm not defending him on this part, one way I can see why he also put Sudfeld in is because of the possibility of trading Wentz, and Sudfeld would have to back up Jalen Hurts. They're just trying to see what Sudfeld has got. I don't know.
You already know
that's possible. I'm not saying that's what they did, but it's a thought.
They're not. We all know they weren't going to trade Wentz because even though Howie's he's not the best GM. He's not stupid. Well, he's not that stupid to just lose $60 million. We have no cap space.
Vicente, does 3,800 yards, 33 touchdowns, and 10 picks suck to you?
Is that Big Ben?
Do those stats suck to you?
No, he's not that good. I don't think he's that good.
Because you said Big Ben was bad. Those were his stats this season.
I don't think he's that good.
And you said he sucked.
I don't think he's that good. Dude. I personally don't think he's that good.
For a guy his age, he's not bad. He's still better than most starting quarterbacks.
He's not a top 10 quarterback, though.
He's not top 10, but he's still better than the other, 22 starting quarterbacks? He could be better than the other 22 starters.
Not better than Justin Herbert. He's a beast. Justin Herbert was a top 10 quarterback last year. Well, this season. Dude's absolutely a monster. And if Joe Burrow played the whole season, would I put him in there? Probably
yeah, Matt
not.
told me you would put Joe Burrow in the top 10.
I didn't put him in the top 10.
Matt told me you verbally told him that you would
put
put Joe. You would pick. You'd pick Joe Burrow over Lamar Jackson.
Any single day, I would pick him over Lamar. What are you talking about?
As a passer, maybe, but just overall as a player, I would not.
No, I would
pick Lamar Jackson in a heartbeat. Now, if it's just for strictly look, if all they can do is pass the ball, I would say Burrow. But overall, I'm picking Lamar Jackson.
Over who?
What's his name? Joe Burrow.
Oh, I would. Only because like.
Matt, we had this talk the other day.
Yeah, me and Mike said give Burrow another year.
But would you pick Dak Prescott over Lamar Jackson? Yes. Yes.
Look, I want to say real quick. I saw this tweet.
On the line?
No, don't say games on the line. They could basically do the same thing. Lamar's a little bit faster, and Dak can throw the ball.
Lamar's a lot faster.
Some receivers in the league.
Mr. Running Back playing QB.
Yeah, but like that's the thing though. Like, you can come running back all you want. I'm saying in any drill, any 2-minute drill, dude, it's just Lamar. I don't care.
I'm taking Dak.
40 yards.
I'm taking Dak.
I also want to say something. I want to say something real quick. I saw this tweet that it compared both Dak Prescott's 6 games that he played this season and Andy Dalton's first 6 games this season. Their stats were similar. And Andy Dalton won a game more than Dak did. That's telling you something. One is getting paid one's getting paid $30 million, and the other is getting a fraction of that. To me, Dak is a little overrated. Dak is only good because of the weapons he has. You can put any quarterback with the weapons Dak has, and they would do good. Jerry Jones has done a good job surrounding Dak Prescott with players.
Let's look at Dak's first 6 games he's played. Let me tell you the 6 games he's played. The Rams, they're in the playoffs. Falcons, they beat. The Seattle Seahawks in the playoffs. The Browns in the playoffs. The New York Giants, they beat. The Cardinals, not in the playoffs, but had an okay season. And then, when did you get hurt? Washington or?
No, Giants. It was the wedding.
6 games? He's only played 5 games, Mikey. 6 games. It was 5 games. He's played 1, 2, 3 playoff teams out of five games.
Well,
So if you want to talk, and who did let's see, his stats were better. He played against the Vikings, who are dysfunctional as fuck. He played Washington, kicked their asses. The Ravens kicked their asses. The Bungles. San Francisco, dysfunctional team. The Eagles. Dak Prescott didn't even get the delight, the experience playing the Eagles. And then they played the Giants. So don't tell me.
let me find the tweet
Andy
real
Dalton,
quick.
of course, he's going to put better numbers when you're playing dookie-ass teams. And don't say Dak Prescott is overrated. He's not overrated. He's just there. I don't think he's overrated or underrated. Actually, I do think he's underrated. He's a good quarterback. I don't think he's bad.
Let me find this. Let me find the tweet.
I just looked at the schedule, you clown.
I'm finding the tweet that I was referring to.
You should do your research before you say
I did do my research.
Shit. Wasn't good research. Bitch. Quarterback. Yeah, but we would have got killed.
I mean, the Ravens did have somewhat of a mediocre schedule. It was the first few games of the season. So
No, the Ravens were. It was later in the season.
I'm talking about the first 6 games of their season.
They didn't play the Cowboys.
I know, I'm not saying that.
Why are you talking about the Ravens?
Because we're talking about Lamar Dak and the Ravens and the Cowboys.
We're talking about Andy Dalton and Dak right now.
Well, we'll figure the top of the conversation was who's better. So I'm talking about his first 6 games. They were hard. I'm going to call the Texans a difficult team. They do put up a fight.
These were stats. This is a tweet from Colin Cowherd. Dak's last 6 starts: 3-3, 13 touchdowns, 4 picks, 104.7 passer rating. Andy Dalton's last 6 starts: 4-2, 13 touchdowns, 4 picks, 101.9 passer rating.
Listen to that clown, Colin Cowherd.
I'm referring to the tweet.
So I don't watch Sports Center anymore. Anybody.
But I'm just telling you, like, look, those
Uh,
stats are similar. One's getting paid $32 million, the other one's getting a fraction of that.
It doesn't matter how bad you are.
So Dak's last 6 games, all right? So his 5 games, he went what? He lost. So he went 2-3, right?
His last 6 starts, he
lost.
was 3-3.
All 3 losses. Did he win? The Cowboys go to the playoffs last year?
No, we did.
His last 6. How could his last 6 starts be 3-3 when he lost last year? So they're 2-4.
What do you mean they're 2?
His last 6 starts, right? He only started 5 times this year, right? His last 6 starts. His last start was last year against the Giants. Oh, they beat the Giants. Oh, all right. I thought they lost because
Do they always beat the Giants?
they lost. All right, they won. All right, I thought they lost. Never mind. But still, 3 playoff teams. And they lost all
So
of
this season he was 2-3.
Wait,
Then last
wait,
year he
you
beat the shit
beat
out of the
them.
Giants. No,
with
wait.
the historically worst defense ever. They were historically bad. They were terrible. A dog shit. And don't say, oh my God, they stopped the Eagles. The Eagles were dog shit this year too.
I'm just showing the stat. Like, I'm just looking at this, what he put right here.
Well, that dude's a clown.
I'm just saying. Look, the stats are similar. One's gonna pay $30 million. The other one's getting like 2 or 3. And it's also me telling you what I said earlier. Put any quarterback in the Cowboys offense, they will do good.
Yeah, but Andy Dalton last year was on fire at the end of the season too. They said it in a report. One of the game, Andy Dalton won all his games last year.
I'm still saying any quarterback can look great in the Cowboys offense. Fuck it, even Mitch Trubisky. Look, Mitch Trubisky hasn't been. Sure, he makes a few bad reads. I'm not saying he's the GOAT or anything, but he can be better than he is now if his arm's getting better. Then why
No,
Why,
but look,
hold on. Why didn't he put up over 3,000 yards this year?
I said getting better, meaning progressively.
But he put up 3,000 yards last year. So that doesn't mean it's getting better.
That's good though. I'm saying his arm, like progressively, you can see it progressively getting better. Because look,
He threw a deep ball last
yeah,
year.
but you can't say.
Keep in mind, he doesn't have a great receiving core.
He's Marquise Brown. He's pretty good.
No, he's not.
Yeah, Marquise Goodwin, a 5'9" wide receiver.
Yeah, Marquise Brown.
Brown. 5'9" receiver.
He's no Steven Smith, though.
And Mark Andrews is good too.
He's pretty good.
But like, you can't say, oh, he's playing this team or that team. It arms it on. Like he threw it on the money year. Look, you know Carson Wentz is not throwing that ball.
I mean, as a quarterback, it's your job to throw on the money.
You can't say
Even
it's your
bad
job,
quarterbacks.
You can't say it's your job. You always say
It is your job. Mike,
Yeah,
isn't it your job to throw dimes as a quarterback
But not
or
everybody
at least
does
decent
that.
passes?
Look, your job is to win games, throw
That was
balls,
good.
do whatever it takes. Your job is to do whatever it takes to win.
Man, even some bad quarterbacks could at least throw at least a dime in a game. We've seen it happen.
Yeah, but you can't say that right there was, oh, it's luck or something.
Fitzception threw a dime when someone was pulling his face mask.
He's been playing in the league for.
The dude is fucking 37.
Playing in the league since the dinosaur age, dude. Like, what do you want to say?
Who was drafted when Tom Brady was drafted?
And don't disrespect Fitzmagic ever again.
Fitzception, get it right.
Well, that
Fitz
wasn't-
inconsistent. Well, look. Here. Lamar Jackson, he had...
Lamar Jackson has to prove to me.
He won MVP!
So what? You could have an
See,
MVP season.
You can't say so what.
You could have an hold on.
That's
You could have an MVP season and be Dookie for the rest of your career.
that's stupid. You can't.
You know it's true.
No.
You can.
Why are you yelling?
You can be. You could have one good year, win MVP, and then the rest of your career, be dog shit.
Hold on a minute. Give me a sec. Let me look at
You
the,
have that
pre-
one
let me look
bright
at the previous MVPs of the league.
That one bright
What's his,
season.
second season? I'd
One
say
bright
that's pretty
season.
good.
And you're gonna look at past players who won MVP and had Dookie
Yeah,
season.
I just want to see who the other players are, and because you're saying anyone can have a bad year and just
Good since the Super Bowl, and he has Julio Jones and Calvin Ridley. Now Julio's been hurt a lot, but last year, did he do good last year? He did. Oh, he did decent.
He got like any touchdown runs.
Who, Julio, or
Julio.
they double team him?
I'm bored.
Calvin Ridley should have made it to the Pro Bowl this year.
You can't. I wouldn't call an MVP player bad.
Yeah, but look, when he has a season like he did last year, 36 touchdowns and 3 interceptions for 3,200 yards, and goes this season, what, 2,700 yards, right? 23 yards passing and 9 interceptions. Come on, man. You can't put up those numbers after MVP season.
I'm
You
looking
gotta
at the
put-
past 10 years. The only person that can prove your point is Cam Newton, who's been decimated with injuries. But you have Lamar Jackson, who's in the playoffs again. Patrick Mahomes, who just won Super Bowl MVP. Tom Brady, I don't have to say anymore. Matt Ryan, he's still better than most of the quarterbacks in the league.
He's not top 10, man.
Cam Newton, yeah, dog shit. He didn't have weapons this year either. Rodgers, who's about to be MVP this year. Peyton Manning, don't have to, no explanation. Adrian Peterson, age.
No, he's getting old, so that's
Yeah,
why.
Adrian Peterson, age. Rodgers won MVP in 2011, and Brady won MVP 2010. So Rodgers
what
is
I'm
going to
trying
win
to
his
say-
third. Rodgers is going to win his third MVP in a 10-year span.
Oh, he won 2.
Brady won. He's about to win his third. He's going to win MVP this year, the 2020 season. He won MVP in 2014 and 2011 when he won the Super Bowl. Brady won the award twice. Should have been once. When should have won MVP 2017, but he got hurt.
No, it was the 2011 season. That's probably the year the Giants went to the Super Bowl because he was putting up good numbers.
2011, he won against the Steelers.
No, it was. What do you mean like? Because you could say the 2010 season. That's when they finished 10-6 and made it. Do you mean like the 20?
It says right now,
11?
the 2011 season.
That's the year the Giants went. Yeah, that's the year the Giants went to the Super Bowl. Because the Packers went 15-1 that year.
Damn, 15-1. Well, so regardless, 3 MVPs in a decade. You say that's impressive, right, Matt?
What?
Winning MVP 3 times in a decade.
Who?
Aaron Rodgers.
Rodgers. He's about to win MVP this year, making it his 3rd.
That's it. What a god.
He did. It was 20. What the hell did I just do to my computer? It was 2011. Because he went 45-6.
Yeah.
Now, hold on. Before everyone attacks me, all right?
They're going to attack you because of your skin color. That's how it is. No.
Before everyone attacks me, Aaron Rodgers was putting up consistent numbers. Lamar Jackson, after... Oh, let me go back to that stat. Crap. Corvette. Happy Mother's Day like that. You ain't really good like that. All right, hold on. I'm going to get monkey copyright. Corvette. No, I'm just kidding. All right. So after Rodgers' MVP season, all right, next season he went 39-8, close to his MVP stats. Next year he went 17-6. I think he got hurt that year, 2013. And the following year, 38-5, 31-8, 40-7, 16-6. He got hurt that year.
You're talking about Rodgers, right?
Yeah.
Keep in mind, 2017, I believe, is when he messed up his shoulder.
Yeah, that's what I just said.
He went like 18. He went 18-6, I think, or something like that. I had him that season, friggin' fantasy too. Rip.
Then 2018, 25-2. 2019, 26-4. And this year, 48-5. Dude's a beast. The Tom Brady also put up consistent numbers. I've seen his numbers too. And 43 touchdowns, 10 interceptions, 43 years old. That's pretty good. If I say so, if I do say so, myself. Now, Lamar, after his MVP season, what I'm looking at now, when Tom Brady won the MVP, he threw 50 touchdowns, right?
When he won in 2007, he threw 50 touchdowns.
Now, that's hard.
2010, he went 36-4, which is amazing.
It's hard to get to 50 touchdowns. It's hard to get to close to that, especially with the receiving core. You know, well, they still have Randy, but it's hard to still get close to that. He was still decent. He was still good. Oh no, he got hurt.
Who?
No, did he? No, he didn't. Did he get hurt?
Who? Talk.
Brady did get hurt 2018. Not 2018. 2008. Because remember, torn ACL, then Matt Castle came to the rescue.
Yeah, he tore his ACL 2008, but he won the MVP award in 2007 when they went 16-0.
All right, then the following year he went 28-13. Still decent numbers. Close to his 50? No, because
those are similar numbers to current Matt Ryan, by the way.
Still put up decent numbers. Now Matt Ryan. Let me see.
Oh yeah, I'm looking at this rumor. Current free agent Marvin Jones has interest in signing with Miami. Miami, they get crazy.
Marvin Jones. You're gonna have to remind me who that is. All right, don't tell me. Good. All right, so after they went to the Super Bowl, he went 20-12. Okay numbers. Okay. After that, he went 37. Ooh, 35-7. Good numbers. And after that, it was just putting up decent numbers. You know, okay numbers.
Average
Numbers.
Yeah.
And he started when A-Rod started. And A-Rod has way more touchdowns than he does. But I think he
Well,
has.
keep in mind that's Aaron Rodgers. Look, to me,
Yeah, but Matt Ryan's had Julio, the best receiver in the league for the past few years, for a while, and he had
I know, but like Matt Ryan,
I
he only had like only Julio Rogers. He had like Greg Jennings, Randall Cobb, who was good at the time, Jordy Nelson, who was
yeah, but
number
Julio's
one.
better than all those receivers.
I know, but I'm saying Rogers had multiple weapons.
Yeah,
Matt
but
Ryan
it's
had Matt.
He
Compare
had-
compare Matt Ryan's other weapons to Rogers' other weapons.
No, he had ooh, I'm trying to think of other weapons. I don't remember their names, but you know what I'm talking about. There's a number 18 before Sue, Muhammad Sue.
You're really gonna compare Mohamed Sanu to like Jordy Nelson, Greg Jennings, and Randall
but-
Cobb?
Jordy Nelson was his number 1 receiver. I'm comparing his number 2 receivers. He wasn't bad when he was the number 2 receiver.
He wasn't terrible, but I would still pick I would still pick Green
But
Bay
when your
Packer
top
Randall Cobb
receiver is
over
better
Falcon
than
Sanu.
At mostly every receiver, you really don't need that much. You don't really need a good number 2 receiver. You need a decent number 2 when you have the best receiver.
To tell that to the Cowboys, they have CeeDee Lamb, Amari Cooper, Mike Gallup.
CeeDee Lamb's he's going to become a stud. Mike Gallup is good, and Amari Cooper is also. Yeah, they're all good.
Mike Gallup is a number 2, and if you put him on the Eagles, he's the best receiver.
Yeah,
Any receiver from the Cowboys you could put on the team. Any of those 3 receivers I mentioned, you could put on the Eagles, and they'd be the best
I
receiver.
mean, Mikey, if you put A.J. Green or T. Higgins, he would be the number.
They would
1
be the best
receiver.
No, AJ Green, T. Higgins, Tyler Boyd, put them on the Eagles.
If you
They're
put
the best.
basically what he's trying to say, if you put any receiver on the Eagles,
We're the worst receiving core in the league.
we have 2 of the worst cores in the league: linebacker and wide receiver. This team sucks, dude.
Everybody's like turning Doug Peterson into the scapegoat. Yes, I can see why. Yes, he's a horrible play caller, but keep in mind, look what he has to deal with. He has
But
to
yet-
coach a team that Howie built for him.
But yet again, when you almost beat the Cardinals and you beat the Saints, now they might say, "Oh, Drew Brees was out."
Well, look,
Dude, we scored on their defense, 24 points.
no, I can tell you right now, it doesn't look good for Washington either when we purposely lost to them, because we were purposely losing, we still put up a fight with them. That just shows you, like, Washington, they're going to get obliterated by Tampa Bay.
Oh, we all knew this. I mean, Washington's defense is good. That's what's probably going to save them.
It's primarily their defensive line.
Yeah, their front seven is really good. Linebacker core is good too.
Yeah.
All of their defensive linemen, they're all first round picks. That's a good ass D line.
So
I think we should get on to our picks, what everyone's here for.
I was gonna get to some other shit. So
Oh yeah. Sorry.
so yeah, playoffs. I'm gonna tell what the games are. I'm gonna tell what the games are. So the playoffs are set. Indianapolis at Buffalo, 105 on Saturday on CBS. Rams, Seattle, 4:40 on Fox. Tampa at Washington, 8:15 NBC. I'm helping you guys out on what channels they are because I'm a good person. Baltimore, Tennessee is on ABC and ESPN, 105. Chicago, New Orleans, 4:40 on CBS, and Cleveland, Pittsburgh, 8:15 on NBC. The last 3 I mentioned were on Sunday. Look, if the Bears like really start Nick Foles in the playoffs, I will root for the Bears.
Wait, who are the Bears playing?
Saints. Well, keep in mind the Saints haven't been the best. The
What?
best. Well, I
Are you
mean,
talking
they were
about
they were struggling a little bit.
Hey.
Look, Chicago can possibly. There's a little chance that they can pull off an upset. Will they do it? Probably not.
They're gonna get molested. Oh, can I say that? They're gonna get railed. It's not gonna be fun to watch.
Nah. Yeah.
I mean, if you're a Saints fan, it's gonna be fun to watch. And if you're a Bears NFL fan, well, if you like,
Well, remember,
good.
the Saints were supposed to kill us in the playoffs after they demolished us 45-7, but we lost the game, but we went up 14-0 against them.
oh no, the Bears also have big
Dick.
dick. I was about to say we have Nick Foles. The Bears. Oh shit! If they start Nick Foles, it's over.
No, how about this? Because that's how the magic works. So wait, they could actually start him this. They could either start him this game or have Trubisky in for one play, since he's technically the starter. Then pull him out and put Nick Foles in, who's considered the backup for the game. Backup
What are
magic,
the Bears? 8-8?
huh?
Are they 8-8?
Yeah. So, Derrick Henry is the 8th player in the 2,000-yard rushing club, joining O.J. Simpson. He's innocent. Eric Dickerson, Barry Sanders, Terrell Davis, Jamal Lewis, Chris Johnson, and Adrian Peterson.
Jamal Lewis.
Bro, O.J. Simpson and any of these other running backs, these are killer running backs. Especially O.J. Dude would tear it up on the field. He literally killed defenders that came across him. Even you get a signed jersey from O.J. Simpson, Aaron Hernandez. That's a killer combo.
That is terrible.
Yeah, I'm going to hell. Derrick Henry also has a triple crown this year, leading the league, meaning he led the league in carries, which 378. That's a lot. Yards, 2,027, and touchdowns with 17. So he has a triple crown for running backs.
Henry. Oh, I said Harry.
Stop talking about Carson Wentz. God damn. So, I'm going to do my award predictions. So MVP, I think Rodgers secured it. Offensive Player of the Year should go to Derrick Henry, but for some reason, apparently, according to these websites and such, there's a debate between Derrick Henry and Travis Kelce. Look, Travis Kelce had a great season, but Derrick Henry had over 2,000 rushing yards this season.
2,000. There's only 8 running backs at 100 years of the NFL.
Last person to do it was 8 years ago. It's just
8
rare.
rushing. 2,000 yard season.
It doesn't happen often. If the NFL's been around for hundreds of years, if the NFL's
What, the
been
last
around for
time someone did it was 2007.
Matt sent you a post by Astro Memes. What's this? Oh God.
What's 9 plus 10?
Was he really stupid?
Was he?
Or was this a message? 9 plus 10. 9, 10, 21. September 10th, 2021. Stupid N-word was never stupid. Oh my God, Matt.
Send me that.
He was warning us. I'll look at the other ones in a minute. MVP, Aaron Rodgers. Offensive Player of the Year, Derrick
Read
Henry.
it afterwards.
Defensive Player of the Year, I would give it to either T.J. Watt or Xavier Howard, but probably T.J. Watt. Offensive Rookie of the Year, this is tough, but I need to look at Herbert's stats again, but I kind of want to give it to Jefferson, given the fact that he's like the second or third option on his team, because the Vikings have Thielen and Dalvin Cook. Defensive Rookie of the Year, Chase Young. Coach of the Year, I'd probably give it to Brian Flores, unless you have anybody else in mind. And Comeback Player of the Year, do I have to say it? I'll say it. Alex Smith.
Big people be like, "Oh, Big Bang, Big Bang." Yeah, it's total comeback when you watch porn and drink alcohol all the time. Yeah, that's a comeback. Oh yeah. You know, I'm just gonna become an athlete. I'm gonna drink porn and jerk
I'm not.
off.
I'm not gonna study. I'm not gonna study film. I'm not gonna study film. I'm gonna watch some adult film.
I'm gonna drink alcohol and
I'm gonna watch porn on my Microsoft Surface Pro on the sideline.
Yeah, yeah. And you see the Gatorade, the big Gatorade,
Oh, please don't.
water jug.
Don't.
It's filled with alcohol.
I thought you were gonna say something else.
Jizz.
My monthly load.
My monthly. Hi, I'm Big Ben. I'm a comeback player of the year. Why? I came back from watching porn and drinking alcohol.
I came back from watching
Every
porn,
good
drinking
American.
alcohol, and a few sexual assaults.
Sexual assaults. Yeah, I came back from a lot of things.
Anthony's on the phone. He's like, "What is wrong with you two?" All right, we're gonna get to our pick. We're gonna get to our picks. I'll call you when we get to our picks. All right. All right. All right. You can FaceTime me, but I can't. I don't know about the Zoom. All right. Bye. So, yeah. So that was Anthony asking what is wrong with us. I can't complain with him. I can't argue with that fact. So, Vicente, what are your predictions, or do you agree with all mine? I know you may be questioning Offensive Rookie of the Year, though.
I mean, I don't know. See, Justin Herbert broke many records. Touchdown, broke Wentz's rookie record for completions. So, he broke 2 records. But
And then you have Justin Jefferson, who broke records held by Randy Moss and Anquan
Randy
Boldin.
Moss. But who had the? But Justin Herbert broke rookie records. Well, a touchdown one held by Peyton Manning. I think he had 28 his first year. Yeah, that was the record.
Yeah.
Yeah, 28. He broke records Peyton Manning and Wentz's record, which is. But who had the record before Wentz? That's what I want to know.
I wish I could tell you. Probably, I think it's probably the person that Wentz broke the record from.
Yeah, I don't know who that is, but whoever that is, hopefully he's good. He broke that record too.
People like I'm seeing a thing too. I've been seeing a thing too recently. Speaking of Randy Moss, they're asking who was a better receiver, not statistics, but as a receiver, and they're asking like Randy Moss or Jerry Rice.
See, Jerry Rice said I could be number 2, 3, 4, whatever. All it matters, I got 3, and he's talking
He's
about
talking
his
about
ring.
rings.
And Randy Moss has 0.
I thought he had more than 3 rings though.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Then I looked it up. It's 3.
Because they won
Montana's
5
first
Super
2
Bowls.
Super Bowls he wasn't a part of.
Oh,
He was drafted right after they won the.
the second one. The second one.
Yeah.
But people are going to say as a receiver between the two. I'd pick Calvin Johnson actually between the two. Calvin Johnson is the most athletically gifted wide receiver. The only thing that anybody has on Calvin Johnson is Randy Moss, and that's speed. Other than that,
The only
he is
person
the most.
that-
Calvin Johnson is the most complete receiver of all time. They call him Megatron for a reason.
I mean, Julio Jones is the closest person to Megatron. He's 6'3".
No, it's DK Metcalf. Ah! Shut up!
Oh.
Don't disrespect Calvin Johnson like that again. That is blasphemy.
What did I say? I said Julio.
Like, I was flabbergasted when people were comparing DK Metcalf to Megatron. I was dumbfounded. I was awestruck. I was speechless. Well, anyway, I'd pick Calvin Johnson over the two, so. Then again, I may be biased because that is like my favorite player of all time.
I mean,
so.
DK is a hairless gorilla. Now, I'm not trying to be racist, everybody. All right, if you were thinking that, I don't think anybody was thinking about it, just in case some person was.
Cancel culture. You know what to do.
Like, what I'm trying to say is, you know, gorillas are strong and they're hairy as fuck. You can't see their muscles.
Yeah, but that's also a racist joke. You racist piece of shit.
I'm not trying to say that. I would say that if like some other dude, if the dude, never mind. Not trying to get.
I know you're talking. He's
But-
strong.
He's strong. If a gorilla was hairless, that would be DK. He's strong.
Gorillas are fat as shit.
This dude is huge.
I know the gorillas are fat as shit. DK Metcalf, last time I saw, he has -1% body fat. -1.
Gorillas aren't that fat.
What's going on, everybody? It's Eric Ray with the back here with yet another big Madden 21 update. Now, don't be
I saw the video. Yeah, that SpongeBob updates for the yard. Like, do we need SpongeBob? Fix franchise.
Dude, I'm gonna watch SpongeBob on Nickelodeon.
I heard there was like a leaked Bikini Bottom stadium.
Yeah, it's like a whole stadium and such.
It looks
I think I sent you the video for it.
You might have. I saw it on YouTube. I think.
Yeah, look at like EA's Instagram account.
Oh yeah, you did. Let me check. It.
I only watched 5 seconds of it where I'm like, okay, they don't give a shit about us.
Did it to me over Insta or text?
Instagram.
Let me see.
Okay, so Larry Fitzgerald is planning to retire after 17 seasons. He ends his 17-year career with 17,492 yards, which is the second most behind Jerry Rice. 1,432 catches, which is the second most behind Jerry Rice. And 121 touchdown receptions, which is sixth most. I'm not going to name the other 5, except I know one of them is Jerry Rice. I don't. One of them may be Randy Moss. Probably.
Yeah, he did get 23 touchdowns in a season.
And he did get like 18 a few seasons too. So, the following head coaches have been fired. Adam Gase, Doug Marrone, Anthony Lynn. See, people are wondering, like, why didn't they fire him already? I'm like, look, if you want to secure a top 2 pick, you have to keep him.
Dude, they should have fired Doug Marrone last year.
Yeah. I honestly feel bad for Anthony.
The year they went to the
pity-
AFC Championship. After that year, he was terrible. I never really liked him.
I pity Anthony Lynn because he's not a horrible coach. He didn't do bad with Chargers since he became the coach.
Didn't he go to the playoffs? Yeah, he went to the playoffs one year and got killed by the Patriots.
They got probed. Another word for touched. Giants GM Dave Gettleman is expected to be back next season. People were calling him a madman for drafting Danny Jones over Dwayne Haskins. And look at it now.
He's not a madman.
The dude can't stay away from a strip club.
He's like James Harden, but worse.
I know. Only James Harden's like the best at his position. Browns linebacker Olivier Vernon ruptured his Achilles, will miss the playoffs.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Damn.
And Kevin Stefanski had COVID, and Kevin Stefanski and 2 other coaches had COVID-19. They don't have it anymore, but it's like a 10-day sentence of like staying away. So I don't know if he's calling plays against the Steelers.
Oh yeah, they're gonna get smoked. Like when the last time the Browns went to Super Bowl.
If Kevin Stefanski is playing, I would. If Kevin Stefanski was coaching, I actually would have picked the Browns. It would have been close, but I would have picked the Browns.
No, I was.
It would be very close because look, Pittsburgh does have more playoff experience.
Oh shit, more playoff experience. I think 1 year would be more playoff experience. The fuck?
Well,
this is the first time the Browns.
If the Eagles and Browns were in the Super Bowl, the Browns would win, and we have like 3 more years of playoff experience than they do.
This is the first time the Browns are going to the playoffs in my existence. That's been a long time.
My existence too.
Shut up, idiot!
Fuck you.
Anyway, So when the Browns long ago,
So
in 2002, what a great year! It was just great.
your dad's pullout game sucks.
The Browns lost to the Steelers in the playoffs. And you know what's going to happen again? The Browns are going to lose to the Steelers in the playoffs.
You don't say.
They're going to get molested.
Yeah, that's not funny.
That's not.
Yeah, that's not funny.
They're going to get molested. Well, I wasn't trying to be funny.
So, Urban Meyer would like $12 million annually to be an NFL head coach. Just to give you an idea, that's how much money Bill Belichick makes a year.
Urban Meyer's not going to the NFL.
Depends on what teams, but I wouldn't. College coaches get paid more than NFL coaches. I'm pretty
Nick
sure.
Saban gets paid like $5 million a year. Like,
I don't even know how much money Doug makes. I tried to look it up. They don't have him listed. John Gruden did sign.
we all know he's making $10 million a year.
I have no idea what he's making.
Who,
I think
John?
he's probably making like around six.
John?
Who?
John Gruden?
No, John Gruden is making 10. He signed to become.
He
He signed a
10-year
10-year deal worth $100 million. 100 divided by 10. What does that equal?
21? You stupid. Was he really stupid?
Was he really stupid? Was it a warning? So, the Cowboys and even Stephen Jones have said they are very committed to re-signing Dak Prescott.
I would.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
but
mean-
they have them. They're gonna become they're the Chiefs in a few years. Well, the Chiefs are they're Chiefs in a few years. There's no money in here. They're gonna have no money. They're gonna have to rely on
And there's no money in here.
Eagles have no money, which is sad. You know, we have 12 players over 30 years old or 30.
Not only we do not have any money, we
That's a starting lineup.
Starting lineup.
Minus one guy.
Oh my god, why is he?
so the 2021 NFL Hall of Fame finalists have been announced. Those people: Peyton Manning, Calvin Johnson, Torrey Holt, Reggie Wayne, Leroy Butler, John Lynch, who is currently the Niners general manager, Rondé Barber,
Just because
God, Charles Woodson, Jared Allen, Richard Seymour, Clay Matthews Jr., Sam Mills, Zach Thomas, Alan Faneca, and Tony Bozelli. So, pretty good. Don't know who the fuck Peyton Manning is.
the regular.
Yeah, or Calvin Johnson. I have no idea who that dude is.
We have to fill out all this stuff.
Isn't Peyton Manning that guy who does those god awful nationwide commercials?
Yeah, I think he's getting the Nationwide Hall of Fame.
What wasn't he carried by like Tiger Woods in like a Capitals One match or something?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, to me, the locks for the Hall are Manning, Johnson, Holt, Reggie Wayne, Charles Woodson, Jared Allen. I really want to say Rondé Barber, but I do not see if Brian Dawkins couldn't be a first ballot. I don't see Rondé Barber being a first ballot.
I don't think he's a first ballot. I think he was trying to get in last year. Was he?
Yeah, after I fill out mine.
Actually,
I have no idea.
I don't really know. I don't remember.
But definitely,
Rondé Barber, he should play quarterback for the Eagles, though.
There's a Drexel University scholarship that offers a full ride.
it's an inside joke for those of you who don't know. Devontae Smith won the Heisman. Congrats. The last time a non-quarterback won the award was 2015. Who is the current rushing champion, Derrick Henry? And the last wide receiver to win it was Desmond Howard.
1991.
That's what I'm thinking.
Anyway, the Texans hired Patriots executive Nick Caserio to be their new GM, and Deshaun Watson reportedly wants to trade.
I think that's false, dude. You
He
want
was
to trade
talking to
after
some. He was talking
one-
to some teammates. But look how good he did this season, and they would have had a top 3 pick.
one bad season, just one bad season.
He himself did not have a bad season. He had a great
Well,
season.
one bad season with the.
He had an
What-
MVP caliber season, but his record doesn't show it. I could see him potentially requesting a trade. And the funny thing is, who knows? He may get traded to the Patriots. I saw the thing. He may get traded to the Patriots. Their current GM is a Patriots executive. Who knows? Maybe Bill Belichick is playing chess again. Who knows?
What college you were applying for?
Oh yeah, how about the Sixers being 7-1?
All right, so here's the thing. I got a little problem. Everyone's like, "Oh my God, the Sixers are so good!" Well, hear me out, man. Hear me out. Oh, they're currently getting raped right now by the Nets, who have no Kevin Durant or Kyrie.
We have no Seth Curry either.
Don't care about that. Now, we still have our best two
Best
players.
best
Now,
3-point shooter on the team.
I don't think the Sixers are all that. Record-wise, yeah, they're the best in the league. But have we faced a real team? Have we first faced Boston? Have we faced the Bucks? Have we faced
the Heat.
The Heat, but they're 3-4, so. But have we faced the Bucks? Have we faced a healthy Nets team? Have we faced we faced the Cavaliers, but there. Have we faced the Pacers? No. Have we faced the Suns? Have we faced the Lakers? Have we faced the Clippers? Have we faced everyone in the West sucks right now, so. But have we faced good teams that are going to make a playoff run, a championship run?
Well, we're taking advantage of it.
No,
We're taking advantage of the situation.
I don't think the Sixers are all that. I honestly don't think so.
Don't
I think they're
disrespect
a
Doc
good team,
Rivers.
yes. But do they look like on paper they look like a championship worthy team? But I want to see more from these guys. Right now they're losing to the Nets without their 2 best players. Yes, we're missing our maybe 4th option, 3rd option, wherever they see it. But we still have Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons. Excuse me.
All right, I'm gonna get Anthony on.
The next time we verse an actually decent team, maybe it's the Heat, and then the Celtics. I don't think the Sixers are all that. I mean, I love that they're winning, but right now, I mean, they're getting shit on. They just got to do better, man. Got to do better. Suck my wiener.
All right, let's get to our picks.
Yeah, what everyone's here for. We're here for our picks, everybody. We're doing it. Ah!
You okay? No, I was talking to Vicente.
What everyone's here for. They just skip past everything. And when they see her, when
Where's my
Mikey
mouse?
says, "Let's
Where
go
is
for
my
it,"
mouse? Where is my... What the fuck?
A ball stretcher. He's got a ball stretcher.
Is this mouse not working? I'm gonna cry if it's not. Are you serious?
Yeah, I am serious.
Okay, there we go. Okay, now to our picks. Wow, look at that. Oh my gosh. Holy hell. What the fuck?
What's going on?
Look at that, guys. Look at this new transition I made. It's beautiful. Vicente, when you look at the stream, if you want to look at the stream, you can see it, how beautiful it looks. I made it look more professional.
I'll just mute your stupid face on the thing. Your dumbass.
It's not polite, asshole.
I'm sorry, man.
Fuck you.
Let me.
Look at that, guys. Look at this. Yeah, that's very delayed.
Yeah, I see it now.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah.
Gorgeous. State of the art.
State-of-the-art balls, Richard.
Hello, Anthony. You made it just in time for the picks.
Oh, thank you, buddy.
Oh my God!
All right, so our first game of the season. Not the season. I'm an idiot. I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck you. Our first game, Indianapolis at Buffalo. Ladies and gentlemen, if you look at the bottom of your screen, you see that I provided you all the betting odds. Because... What?
Buffalo.
I didn't even get a chance to ask, damn it.
Buffalo.
Fine. Anthony picks Buffalo.
I am also picking Buffalo.
Penn State and Hamilton.
Uncle Sal, who do you have?
I wouldn't be worried about the exception.
Hello?
So,
Uncle?
the advantage you have at this point is to get it done early. And do well.
Hold on. Uncle.
Damn, my nose is big as shit on the live. Why is it so big?
I'll just shout him out to you.
My GP is weird.
So, Indianapolis at Buffalo. Who do you have? Indy and Buffalo.
No, Matt. You look at your
Buffalo. Bills.
Bills and the Colts?
Yes.
Is DeForest Buckner playing?
I have no idea. Is he playing? Vicente, is DeForest Buckner playing? Talk.
I don't know.
Talk.
I don't know. Look at.
All right, let me look.
So Colts and Bills?
Yes.
Stephon Diggs is getting rested today, so he should be good to go. John Brown, I think, is still out, right? Or no, is he
DeForest
back?
Buckner is playing.
DeForest Buckner is playing?
Yeah.
The Bills are red hot right now. I go Bills.
Yeah, that's what I have to. So, okay, we got Buffalo across the board. Oh yeah, do you like what I did with the screen right there? Look at that. Look how professional that looks.
That looks fantastic.
I even have the betting odds at the bottom. That's so wonderful.
Stepping it up. All right, what's the next game?
Next we have Rams at Seattle. This was a hard game. This was a hard game to pick. This game could go either way, like it did all season with
I
them.
think the Rams offense is stagnant. They're very slow right now. Jared Goff is a choke artist, in my opinion, when it comes down to the crunch time.
Yeah.
Outside of that, their defense will carry them, and they're going against the Seahawks, who their run game should be better now. Russ is cooking, but not nearly as much. Low-scoring game. I go for Rams with the upset if Jamal Adams plays. I'm sorry, Seahawks.
Seahawks if Seattle. Seahawks if
Jamal Adams
Adams
plays.
plays. Wait,
Because
he's
Jared
wait,
Goff
he's
is
on
choke
the injury
artist.
report? He's on the injury report?
I thought he had some kind of injury, shoulder injury or something like that.
Uncle Tom, what do you mean Jared Goff is a choke artist?
He's playing.
Falcons are the choke artists.
No injury designation for Jamal Adams. He's playing. So Seattle then.
I go
Vicente, you're muted. Unmute or I'll kick your ass.
A million years. It's actually.
My God.
All right, what's the next game?
Vicente, Seattle or Rams? I'll beat you up.
Dude, I'm on. Yeah, I like to see you beat me up. I would love to see you beat me up.
I will next time I see you. Pick, damn it.
It'll be next week. Yeah.
Pick.
Okay.
I'm waiting. Talk.
You said the
So what's the next game?
I'm picking Seattle.
Okay, good. Thank God.
Wait, is Jared Goff playing?
It's not
Yeah.
looking good. He's on the wrong side of questionable.
Slow down. Where's the admission tab?
I didn't know that.
Just keep
Oh.
going.
You know what? Give me the Rams.
Okay, fine.
I want the Rams.
Madden has Buffalo. Madden has the Rams. Vicente, you're picking with Madden. It shows how special you are. Tampa Bay at Washington.
Tampa Bay all the way.
Yeah.
I hate the Eagles. Go Bucs.
Mike, you already know my answer.
Yeah, Vicente, you've been picking Washington nonstop.
Well, no, not Washington. Not fucking.
Yeah, you've been picking Washington all the time, and look how it turned out for you.
The Bucks are supposed to have Carlton Davis back this week. Not that he's
And
big
Washington
upgrade, he's been
won the
targeted
last
and
week.
destroyed throughout the season. But
He
their defense is
went against the fastest receiver in the league, to be fair.
That's fine, but I'm saying the Rams, who they have, Woods. I'm sorry, they're playing. Who are they playing? The Bucks and Pursuit.
The Bucks are playing against Washington.
Okay.
Terry McLaurin.
Okay, yeah. So they're just gonna double up fucking F1, and that's gonna be the end of that. And
Yeah.
then you have what? Sims will be running free. Sims will do some damage. McLaurin
And
will be.
Smith hasn't been doing that
McLaurin
well.
will go
Smith hasn't been doing that well
675-1.
passing. Smith hasn't been doing that well passing either.
He's gonna be out most likely because his calf injury. They put him at 40% chance to play.
Yikes.
So it's probably not gonna be Smith. Next, Heineke is gonna be the one playing. Next,
And Madden has Washington. Next, we have Baltimore and Tennessee. Rematch of last year.
Baltimore and Tennessee. I think Derrick Henry is gonna push their fudge pop right up in there, coming out their nostrils.
Yeah, I have Tennessee. I have Tennessee all the way.
We all have Tennessee. Look at that.
AJ Brown is supposed to be healthier. Corey Davis is supposed to be healthier. Adam Humphries is trying to remember where his brain belongs. So, we'll see what happens there. Next game.
Chicago at New Orleans. You see, look, if Chicago, if they start Nick Foles, maybe a chance
Yeah,
because
I'm
it's Nick
going
Foles.
I'm going Saints. Depending on how Drew Brees is doing, which should be fine. Michael Thomas is out for the season. At least
Dak
he's on
Prescott
IR.
has more receiving touchdowns than
Yeah.
Michael Thomas.
But the Saints, their offense is trailing, so it's not. I don't think it's going to be a high-scoring affair unless Kamara starts breaking free. Depends on if Akeem Hicks is going to play, but I believe he's active. So close game, Saints. What's the next one?
Yeah, I'm picking the Saints too.
Next, we have Cleveland and Pittsburgh. I don't know. Kevin Stefanski and two other coaches had COVID, and when you have COVID, you are basically on lockdown for 10 days. I do not know. They don't have it anymore, but I don't know if Kevin Stefanski's calling plays.
I do not think he's calling plays. I think they promoted the one of the offensive coordinator to be the play caller for this game.
Yeah.
They're missing their one of their offensive linemen. I don't remember. I think it's their offensive tackle. I think is missing. Baker Mayfield. I don't remember if he's good on the blitz or not. The Steelers are not exactly a blitz-heavy team, but they're supposed to have their defensive player of the year is supposed to be back for this game as well. So I'm going. I don't know. Big Ben is what on a 4 or 5 game losing streak right now. Deontay Johnson's is dropping balls like Aguilar. Connor.
Well, you can't say that with Aguilar anymore.
No, Aguilar's now clutch.
Yeah, go for
Connor has fallen off the face of the earth. Pittsburgh doesn't have a run defense, or they don't have a run game at all. So Ben's passing 50 times a game. He's also like 70. So I'm thinking upset Browns. I'm thinking Browns win this game.
If Kevin Stefanski was coaching, I would have picked the Browns too.
Oh, that's right. He's not. I mean, they're just going to run the ball to death.
If he is, I'm picking the Browns. If he's not, I'm picking Pittsburgh.
Yeah. But didn't Nick Chubb and Kareem Hunt both torture the Steelers the last time they played? I think they combined.
They torture
like
practically every team they play.
Right. So now the Browns, they have Austin Hooper is back. Jarvis Landry is getting a little warm right now. Yeah, I'll stick with it. If Stefanski's in, I go Browns. If not, I go Steelers.
Yeah. All right, Vicente, what do you have?
Steelers.
Anthony, you said Pittsburgh, right? Okay. All right, so you, Uncle Sal, Madden have Cleveland. Me and Vicente have Pittsburgh. Well, if Stefanski plays, I'm picking Cleveland, so. Well, those are the picks. Good job, gentlemen. Or whatever you identify yourself as.
No.
All right,
you know,
guys,
I don't want to get canceled.
Hold on. I saw something on Instagram.
Oh, you want to do the award picks too? Uncle Sal, you want to do that?
No,
The award pick? Huh?
like the other picks.
What other picks?
Other picks.
Fox and Packers, like all that. The other one.
You want to predict the whole playoff scenario?
Yeah, just me.
Oh, just you, Vicente. Well, Vicente, you don't. Anthony, me and you can do that a little bit in a little bit. Vicente, you don't have to do that. Vicente, you don't have to do that.
I have to do something. Hold on, I gotta say something.
Sorry, I thought I can get over with.
Huh?
Not doing it, I thought I can get it over with.
Okay, well, all right. So Anthony, Yeah, why don't we just save that for next week?
Why?
Well, because I'm pretty sure Vicente has to do something.
To say something, I don't have to do
So,
it.
go ahead, tell me, what is it?
All right, so who do you think
Hold
is
on,
a
Ant.
better quarterback, Deshaun Watson or Trevor Lawrence?
Deshaun.
Now,
But
I
you saw the quote about the Clemson quarterbacks.
yeah. Now,
I think as a Clemson quarterback, it's Trevor Lawrence, but a quarterback itself, Deshaun Watson. He's just more mobile.
no, I'm talking about like Clemson quarterback, just Clemson.
Clemson quarterback, probably Trevor.
Trevor did have a good his freshman year, but yet again, Deshaun Watson has more. They have the same passing touchdowns, the same 90. And
Keep in
Deshaun
mind,
Watson,
Lawrence missed a couple of games because he had COVID. COVID.
still, Watson's first year, he went through for 14 touchdowns and 2 interceptions, and his next 2 years, he throws over 30 touchdowns.
Pretty sure Trevor Lawrence is like, what, 39-3? What's his record in Clemson?
30 something and something. I don't know.
Well, that helps. Let me look.
Yeah, I get on.
I mean, Justin Fields did outplay him, even when this dude's ribs were like shattered.
So over 3 seasons, Trevor Lawrence's record with Clemson was 34-2. This includes 3 trips to the college football playoffs, 2 times playing the national championship, and winning the national title in his freshman season. In his final season, he threw for over 3,100 yards, 24 touchdowns, and 5 picks. Can't believe people really thought he was going to win the Heisman. Like, no. Give it to Devontae Smith. Let me look. So, obviously, those stats don't show everything as a player.
Dude,
Stats
Trevor
suggest-
Lawrence wasn't even Heisman contention last year. It was Justin Fields, Jalen
It was
Hurts,
Justin Fields, Joe
Young-
Burrow,
Joe Burrow.
and Jalen Hurts.
Didn't Sean Watson win the Heisman or no?
I don't think so.
Shit, that's true.
No, I know Trevor Lawrence was in his Heisman contention his freshman year, I think.
All right, so 2018, Trevor Lawrence, 3,200 yards, 30-4. Last year, 3,600, 36-8. This season, 3,100, 24-5.
Yeah, he did miss a few games.
Pull up Deshaun Watson's college stats. I still think as a Clemson quarterback, I still think it's Lawrence.
Hold on me, left and right.
Yeah, the
Lawrence has only 2 awards in football. That's what I saw when I went to college. That's here. I'm looking at it. So, Deshaun Watson's first year, right, at Clemson, 1,400 yards, 14 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. His second year, 4,100 yards, 35 touchdowns, 13 interceptions. His last year, the year they won the chip, 4,500 yards, 41 touchdowns, 17 interceptions.
I just saw, speaking of Deshaun Watson, I just saw a report. According to Adam Schefter, Deshaun Watson is reportedly very unhappy with the Texans after not being involved with the process of choosing a new GM. He's out. Deshaun Watson's out. He's definitely out. And one of the Eagle fan pages said Wentz for Watson. That's not going to happen. Why would you? What?
Would be
Damn it.
nice.
What, Anthony? What is it?
I heard that Julio Jones is going to get off Atlanta, and he's going to the top 5 teams that are interested are the Patriots, the Raiders, Titans, the Seahawks, and the Dolphins.
He's available for trade depending on who the new GM is. He can go anywhere. He can go basically anywhere.
I see him going to Seattle.
Man, Trevor Lawrence is an underdog.
Possibly.
Oh,
It can happen.
Uh,
So,
Maybe until next
all right, now the
Sunday.
Sixers are back. It's 36.
you're
36.
gonna wait till next Sunday yet?
Yeah, I guess. Cause,
Well, so
I don't know. I just say it now, I guess.
all right, here, hold on. Let me pull up the Let me pull up the thing I used for this.
All right, Mikey, I'm gonna bounce. It's Sixer time.
Yeah, yeah. I'm probably gonna end the stream after me and Anthony are finished our stuff.
All right, I'll see everybody. It's good coming back. I haven't seen everyone since last year.
Go rot in hell, and I'll piss on your grave for saying that joke. I pray for your downfall. Your downfall is preyed upon.
It's been a year since
Fuck you!
It's been a long
Get
time.
off.
It's been a year since I've seen Mikey.
Get
It's
off
been a
my
year since
stream!
Mikey. It's been a year since I've seen Mikey. Mikey, if we're ever on New Year's together, I'm gonna go in the bathroom at 1:59. Come
I
out.
shat for a whole year. Ooh.
And I'm gonna say, man, I haven't seen you guys since last year.
I will gladly make sure me and Matt beat the shit out of you for that.
I'll gladly take that shit meeting. They're gonna beat my shit.
Alright, well, Vicente, you can bounce if you want.
All right, bye everybody. I will see you next week. Hopefully, I go 0-6 this week.
Really?
I hope so too.
Be safe, everybody, and I'll see you next week. Hooba dooba.
A hooba dooba. Hey guys, it's me again. Alright, so I'm on the call with Anthony. So let me check who you picked again for this week. So you had Buffalo, Seattle, Tampa. Okay. Alright, so Anthony, the games next week would be Tennessee at Buffalo, Cleveland at Kansas City, Seattle at New Orleans, and Tampa Bay at Green Bay.
So, I have Green Bay beating Brady.
Okay.
I have the Saints over Russell Wilson. I'll tell you later. The Chiefs over the Browns.
Yeah.
And the Titans over the Steelers.
Yeah, and I can't argue with you picking the Saints over Seattle.
No, I don't tell you what's going to happen. So the other games. So, the Packers and Saints, right?
Yeah, Saints at Packers and Tennessee at Kansas City.
Kansas City, New Orleans. New Orleans is going to win the Super Bowl because Drew Brees is going to retire after this season. What happened to Peyton Manning? It was his last game. And what happened? They gave him the Super Bowl. So that's what I'm predicting.
Or simply they won because Cam Newton didn't have the best of games in that Super Bowl.
It was Peyton Manning's last game, though, and they gave him the Super Bowl.
Yeah, he retired on top. He had an injury this season too. Drew Brees is gonna probably retire after the season anyway.
Yeah, so I have, as much as I want the Chiefs to go back-to-back from Andy Reid, my favorite coach of all time, but the Saints are going to get it.
See, me, I would. So what? It would be the Titans and Buffalo. I see the Bills and Chiefs going to the championship game, and I see the Saints and Packers going to the championship game. It's gonna be the State Farm Super Bowl with Packers and Chiefs, and the Chiefs go back to back, 28-24.
That was my prediction,
Here we
but
go first.
since I heard, Drew Brees, but I'm going with the Packers and Chiefs, though.
You just said the Saints and Chiefs.
Yeah, I really want Aaron Rodgers to get the second ring, but I'm going to go with the Saints.
Yeah, it's gonna be the State Farm Bowl, 28-24 Chiefs. So yeah, that's my pick.
I'll have Saints 28-24.
So basically the same score I had.
Yeah, basically.
Exactly the score, actually.
Yes.
Yeah. So, anything else you want to talk about, buddy?
Award trophies.
You want to do your reward predictions? All right. So me. Alright, so let's go there. Alright, so MVP. Who's your MVP?
Accept it.
Oh. Who's your MVP?
These are my top three. Henry, Rodgers, Mahomes.
Huh?
My top three are Mahomes, Henry, and Rodgers, but I don't know who's going to be the MVP.
Mahomes, Rodgers, and who?
Derrick Henry.
So you can't decide on one of them.
No, just between one of those three.
Well, Anthony, you have to pick one. These are predictions, not narrowing it down.
Derrick Henry.
I have Aaron Rodgers.
That's Aaron.
All right, Offensive Player of the Year.
Offensive Player of the Year. Derrick Henry.
Defensive Player of the Year.
Who's yours?
I ain't telling you.
Who's been really good at defense this year?
Obviously, Defensive Player of the Year candidates. I picked TJ Watt. You can pick between like TJ Watt and Xavier Howard, because Xavier Howard had like 10 interceptions this year.
I'm going with TJ.
Yeah. All right. Offensive Rookie of the Year. I'm going to tell you right now, it's going to be between Justin Herbert and Justin Jefferson.
You know that TikTok of my friend here, Justin?
I don't use TikTok.
Okay, never mind. I'm going with Justin Jefferson.
Yeah, that's who I picked too. I think it's going to be Justin, honestly. All right, defensive
Who's Justin?
Defensive Rookie of the Year.
Defensive Rookie of the Year, Chase Young.
Coach of the
No
Year.
doubt. What?
Who's your Coach of the Year?
Coach of the Year, who's the Bills coach? Name?
Sean McDermott.
Sean McDermott.
Yeah, mine is the Dolphins coach, but I think now they missed the playoffs. It may be Sean McDermott, but I think I may stay with Brian Flores. And comeback player of the year.
Alex Smith.
Yeah, that's what I have. So yeah, your list is exactly like mine then. No, you're except coach of the year. Ours are the same except coaches.
Oh, those good picks.
Yeah. For my picks, I think they're good.
Okay.
Alright, anything else you want to talk about or no?
Is there any, good record for the Sixers. 7 goddamn 1. Might be 8-1.
Hey, we're a good team. We're missing the best Curry brother too.
Hey, can you, what's that dude's name from the Wizards? He's
Bradley
scored,
Beal?
60-something points.
Bradley Beal.
Yeah, he scored 64 points. I'm like,
No, he scored 60.
that's still a lot.
I know.
Ball's the highest ever. To have like one, Will Chamberlain was like 100, right?
Yeah. And the second is 81 from Kobe Bryant.
No, yeah.
Then I think after that is 71 from Booker or I don't know, but I know Kobe Bryant scored 60 points in his last game.
Alright.
So, anything else? You don't have
Is
to.
there another thing about football?
Not really. I mean, we went over the playoffs already.
Well, let's talk about Carson Wentz. I heard about this. Carson Wentz might get traded to the Steelers.
If anything, he's probably going to get traded to the Colts.
Oh yeah, there was Colts, Patriots, Lions, and Steelers.
All those teams, I can see that happening, but I don't know if they're going to take his contract. Harry Roseman said Wentz is staying, but you never know because
Yeah.
Roseman is not the
So
best
it's
of GMs.
official. Trevor is going to go to Jacksonville.
Yeah, he declared for the draft, meaning he's going to be picked by Jacksonville. Oh my God.
I don't think Justin Fields is going to be. I think he's not going to get picked by the Jets. He's probably going to pick the Panthers because I heard about him being a Panther.
Yeah, the Jets may trade back. They may even get Zach Wilson.
Is that a quarterback?
Yeah.
What college is he from? Like UYU or something?
BYU, I believe.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. So I mean, if the Giants are before Panthers, and the Giants and Justin Fields is still on the roster thingy, I would go with Fields all the way.
Yeah,
I don't
probably.
mind Jones being a backup. I don't mind. He can play like certain times, like a quarter.
Not to mention, Daniel Jones turns the ball over literally every game, statistically.
Yeah, so that will kind of help us for our offense a little bit.
But at the same time, though, Ohio State quarterbacks never work out in the NFL. Dwayne Haskins was from Ohio State. He hasn't done well. He's not even in the. He's a free agent right now. Cardell Jones was in the XFL. Every Ohio State quarterback has not done
Is
well
Dak
at
from
all.
Ohio State?
Dak is from Mississippi State.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, every quarterback in recent memory that came out of Ohio State has not done well.
Who's that guy from Alabama?
What, this year?
Yeah, the quarterback from Alabama. Who was it?
Mac Jones.
Yeah, I think so. Is he, are you still streaming?
Yeah.
Is he, black?
Huh?
Is he black?
No, he's white.
Oh, never mind. Different player.
Mac Jones may go to the Patriots,
Oh, yeah.
but he's gonna be like drafted in the second round though.
I hope the Giants pick an offensive lineman. We're pretty good at defense. Blake Martinez, David Mayo, Lawrence, Tomlinson, Bradbury, both the Giants. We're all set. We just need offense.
Or just a whole new team.
Shut up. The better wide receivers than you.
I can't argue with that one.
Got a running back.
Literally any receiver from the NFL, any starting receiver you can put on their team, and they're the best receiver on the team. So, I guess that's it. I guess you're done.
Yeah, that is a wrap.
Alright, I'll let you go then.
Good luck with your stream. Hi, everybody. Haven't been on there for a few weeks. Probably no
Yeah.
one cares about me.
Nobody does. It's okay.
Yeah, I know. I just
Alright.
did went to this family.
Yeah, and an embarrassment too.
Huh? Hi, Fanny.
Yeah, we're not going to see you next week then. How about that, jerk?
Hey, you spooked on!
Alright, I'll let you go, okay?
Bye, everybody on the stream. Bye, Mikey. I'll talk to you next Saturday? Saturday?
No, we do the streams every Thursday. So,
Oh, okay.
alright. TTFN. Bye.
Yeah.
Alright, so thank you for watching the stream. Greatly appreciated. We'll all be back next week. This time it will be 7:30, not 6:30. Sixers game was on. We didn't want to miss that. Also, let me know how you feel about, if you made it this far. Let me know how you feel about the the new transition I have, like the new screen like this. Obviously you see my body twice in this picture, but you know, this side where you see my hand, that's like, you know, where the center would be. I'd be here, you know. So yeah, let me know, give me some feedback if you want to on some things you would like to see. I'll gladly do them. Anything for my viewers. I'm humble. Yeah, other than that, thanks for watching. Stay safe. Our country almost fell apart yesterday. Let's not get into that. But stay safe. I appreciate you watching. Have a good night.